Welcome to my final project featuring the designer Leaf Shaw. This project is for the Intro to Fashion class with Purwa Garg. My name is Tracy Tootle. I chose to feature the designer Leaf Shaw because she is new and up and coming. Her color choices, fabrics, and silhouettes are dynamic and explosive. She throws caution to the wind and has an anything goes approach to her designs, but upon further study, you'll find there is a definite method to her madness. Ms. Shaw was born in 1993 in Shanghai, China. At only 22, she launched her label on the eve of her graduation in 2015, and immediately things took off for her. She acquired international recognition in a matter of weeks after her graduation from Parsons School of Design in New York City in 2016. Leaf's thesis was featured in the window display of Saks Fifth Avenue in New York City, and she was named as one of the ones to watch by Fashion Scout, London Fashion Week's largest independent platform. Then she was published in Vogue, Glamour, The Muse, and Shown magazines. During this year, she was spotted by noted trendsetters and celebrities. In 2019, she opened her first store in Shanghai, China, and created a partnership with Hello Kitty, designing an entire line featuring this beloved character. She also started a website to present her designs. In spite of having to close her shop and website due to the pandemic and major changes in her partnership, she has continued to show new lines every season for catwalks all over the world. Ms. Shaw's philosophy is a beautiful one and a much-needed one. She desires to make the transition from girlhood to womanhood positive and joyful. This is very evident in her designs. Part of her process includes her obsession with collage, in which she showers her creations with bright flowers, hearts, childhood storybook images, and traditional Chinese art, all spattered across her garments in a shimmering montage. It's an ecstatic combination of attitude, spirit, and culture. In spite of the seemingly chaotic visual, there are classic silhouettes used as her canvas. Ms. Shaw's contribution to the fashion world are hard to pin down since she's only been on the scene for a few short years. Also, we need to take into consideration the pandemic that shut everything down for 2 years. I've followed the fashion world for several decades now, and I've never seen a designer as vibrant as Ms. Shaw. I believe the amount of saturated color we are now seeing in mainstream fashion can be partly attributed to her and her dynamic sense of color and collage. She is committed to her vision, and if you check out her Instagram page, you will see she is forever putting out new ideas and designs in a variety of formats and mediums. Along with showing on every catwalk since the inception of Leaf Shaw Designs, they have been noticed and worn by influencers and celebrities. She has been published in several of the top fashion periodicals and magazines, and in 2019, she opened a shop of her own in Shanghai. Also not often mentioned in articles about Ms. Shaw is that she is very generous and contributes to several charities. In 2019, Leaf Shaw opened her own store in Shanghai, China. She has had a website in which to order from and see her upcoming lines, which would be introduced on catwalks at the latest fashion weeks. Her web shop was just as creative as her clothing, and I enjoyed spending time there. But as you'll see in the next slide, 2020 was very hard on Ms. Shaw. After accepting my request for an interview, Ms. Shaw shared with me that her brand has gone through some major changes. She closed her shop in Shanghai primarily due to the challenges brought on by COVID, and she shut down her website also. It was not just COVID that caused the hiatus, but also her decision to end the relationship with her business partner. She assured me that she is already about to launch a new web shop and is very excited about it. Judging by her posts on Instagram, the website is going to be as innovative as ever. All this being said means that there is no price point. Anything that is now sold is only in China in Chinese stores, and the prices do not translate into US dollars. They are not available. Leaf Shaw's philosophy and mine go hand in hand. I admire how she views life and womanhood. Her passion is infectious and clearly relays through her designs. There is nothing I would change in her creations. As a matter of fact, I am inspired by them and would love to copy her approach. It is this spirit that encourages me to do the extra credit for this final and try to create something that is Leaf Shaw influenced. I would definitely work for Ms. Shaw. It would be amazing to witness her creative process. I look at her designs and wonder, how does she begin? It's clear that collage plays a dominant role, but how she goes from there to a stunning garment is a puzzle. She does not slack on couture technique, materials, and design, but there is also an abundance of childlike simplicity in her work. I can imagine that her studio environment is as vibrant as her creations. Just in the brief interview with her, I found her very kind, gracious, and polite, and that is always a pleasure to work with. Thank you for viewing my final project.